you saw the thumbnail, we are going to do a theory on Skibidi Toilet. If you don't know what Skibidi Toilet is, it is the sensation of toilets with heads in them and their Gmod animations by Da Fuck Waboom. I guess that's how you would say it. And yeah, I just had some screenshots for the video, and let's go. So, as we know, it's just a war between these toilets, as we see in this picture, versus things like this in this picture. Now, something we should notice is, well, in one of MatPat's recent game theory videos, I think he released it about a month ago, he mentions how the toilets represent like social, kind of like the modern media, the media that people are making. But then you have like these, like the old media, like the cinema, the Hollywood, the TV, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna call them camera heads. These are camera heads. These are the Skibidi Toilets. I will talk about these people later. But this war escalates so much, and by about episode 50 of the Skibidi Toilet series, we learn that this war has gone on so much, it's pretty much like a wasteland, as we can see right here. Because around episode 50, we see the toilets start, like, around, like, 50, we see the toilets invade a camera head base. So, yeah. And, and eventually each of them become so advanced above each other that we get things like this. I'm going to call them the Titans for now. Now, the Titans are something from the more recent episodes of the Skibidi Toilet series, where they've kind of gone so advanced. The Skibidi Toilets and the camera heads are fighting them. That's how advanced and destructive they have become. I mean, this city is in turmoil. And now my theory is that there's a whole message and deeper meaning to this series. So we see the camera heads and the toilets fighting between these two types of media, right? So, my theory is that we need to bridge a gap between these two. There needs to be peace between the old and new media. They need to accept each other. And because each side is getting more advanced, and it's just an endless fight, and at this point, nobody is winning. They may think they are in short term, but in the long run, nobody's winning. And we get support by this because we literally see how when each side gets more advanced, there's just more and more destruction. Like we see here, the Skibidi Toilet is right here, and then you have all the camera heads that are attacking, but also growing more stronger and into monsters. An endless war that nobody's gonna win until there's a gap that is bridged and there is peace for both sides. And so that is the narrative of Skibidi Toilet. At least I think so. And this is also kind of supporting the theory that MatPat made on the Skibidi Toilet. Also, I also want to talk about the Titans from earlier. I believe that the Titans represent how when both sides keep fighting, there are going to be a group of people that are just going to get really angry and are going to take this too serious and are just going to get really angry. This is the side of people that get really angry. And this is the monster that comes out when people are fighting and war. So not only does this show old and new media, this also happens to show how war doesn't help. War just destroys things pretty much. And this is pretty obvious, at least I thought so, But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing and I'll see you in the next one.